Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the lecture of irrigation. In the last lecture, we have started a new chapter. In that, we were studying about the spillways and we have started the types of spillways. In that, there are so many types of spillways. First one is the straight drop spillway, second one is the overflow spillway, third one is the chute spillway, fourth one is the side channel spillway, another one is the shaft spillway, next one is the siphon spillway, right? So from this type of spillway we have studied about the three types of spillway. Now today we are going to start this side channel spillway, right? So what is a channel spillway? So the flow in this spillway is turned at a 90-degree after passing the crest such that the flow is parallel to a weir or a crest, right? So basically the side spillway channel is the one in which the flow after passing over a weir or a crest is carried away by the channel running essentially parallel to the crest, right? So this is the base suitable for the non-rigid dams like earthen dams. So the side channel spillway is usually constructed in a narrow canyon where a sufficient space is not available for the overflow spillway. The channel spillway is usually required in a narrow valley where there is neither a suitable saddle nor a wide side flanks, right? So it is preferred where space is not available for providing a sufficient crest width of a chute spillway. The discharge carries a maybe open channel or a conduit type, right? So the side channel spillway is also for the best choice where a long overflow crest is desired in order to limit the surcharge head and abutment strips, right? So this is the figure of a side channel spillway. You can see in this figure. The next spillway is a shaft spillway, right? A shaft spillway is the one which has a horizontally positioned lip through which water enters and then drop through a vertical or a sloping shaft, and then to a horizontal conduit which convey a water past the dam. And a shaft spillway can often be used where there is an inadequate space for other type of spillways, right? So basically the water from the reservoir enter into a vertical shaft which conveys its water into a horizontal shaft, right? So which finally discharge through the water into a river downstream. So this type of spillway is preferred where the space is not available for providing a above type of spillways. मतलब हम लोगों ने आगे जितने भी टाइप्स ऑफ स्पिलवे देखे उसकी वो स्पिलवे प्रोवाइड करने के लिए अगर हमारे पास स्पेस नहीं है, so we can use this type of spillway. If the inlet leg is provided in a shape of a funnel, it is called a morning glory spillway. So it has a maximum discharge even at a low heads. So basically a shaft spillway consists of three main elements: overflow control weir or a morning glory, second one is the vertical control, and third one is the closed discharge channel. So you can see a shaft spillway in this figure. So basically a small shaft spillway may be constructed entirely of a metal or a concrete pipe or a clay tile, and a vertical shaft of a large structure is usually made of a reinforced concrete and a horizontal conduit. It's tunneled in a rock. So there are two types of general types of shaft spillway: standard crest spillway and flat crest type, right? So in a standard crest type spillway there is a no weir section and a water begins its a free fall immediately upon leaving the crest. And the standard crest type has the advantage of having a smaller crest diameter since its coefficient of discharge is greater than the flat crest, right? So in a flat crest type the weir section proceeds a free fall section. So this is the shaft spillway figure. The next type of the spillway is a siphon spillway. So it works on a principle of a siphonic action. So siphon spillway operate the principle of siphonic section. Therefore, there are two types of siphon spillways. First one is the Seddon spillway, and the second one is the volute siphon spillway. So it consists of a siphon pipe whose inlet leg is kept just below the normal pool level, and an air vent kept normal pool level is connected to the crown of the siphon. So when the water raises the pool level, siphonic action starts automatically and the water discharge to the downstream side, right? And when the water level falls below the pool level, the air is entered through the air vent and discharging to the water stops. So you can see this figure of siphon spillway, right? So there are as I said, there are two types of siphons. First one is the saddle siphon. So a saddle siphon spillway is a closed conduit of a shape of inverted U-tube with a unequal legs, and saddle siphon spillway is commonly used in a practice. So you can see in this figure, this is a hooded type Seddon siphon. So basically we can conclude these types of spillways in that a straight drop spillway is suitable for arc dams or for small drops. Augie spillway is the most commonly used spillway and for its high discharging efficiency. Chute spillway can be provided in any type of foundation. Side channel spillway are hydraulically less efficient. Shaft spillway becomes undesirable when a discharge is more than the design capacity to be passed, right? Or siphon spillway is automatically operated type of a spillway. ठीक है, siphon spillway में क्या होता है, ड्यूरिंग द receding flood when the water level has gone down just the reservoir level, the air enters through the mouth of the deprimer dome and the siphonic action is broken, and this action is called the depriming of a siphon, right? So after this type of spillway we are going to study about the spillway creased gates, right? Spillway creased gates. So spillway gate, also called stop gates, are adjustable gates used to control a water flow in a reservoir, river, stream systems. They also act as a barrier for the storage of additional water. By these, the height of the dam will be more, such that the land acquisition will be more. Gates can be provided to all type of spillway, expected siphon spillway, because the rise in a flood level is already small compared to the other types of spillway in this siphon spillway. So for an ungated spillway, the useful storage in reservoir can be maintained only up to a level of a crest of a spillway. So by installing a gates over the crest of a spillway, additional storage can be made available. Water flood occurs, these gates are removed, so the full spillway capacity is made available. So there are some of common types of the gates used in a spillway are a drippling shutter or a permanent flashboards. Second one is the stop legs and needles. Third one is the radial gate or a trainer gates. Fourth one is a drum gates and a vertical lift gates or a rectangle gates. So let's see drippling shutter or a permanent flash board. So basically this consists of a wooden panels of usually 1 to 1.25 meter high. It is hinged at the bottom and are supported against the water pressure by a structures. The shutters falls flat on the crest when downstream supporting structures are tripod, hence they are not suitable for a curve crest, right? ये curve crest के लिए suitable नहीं है. So this shutter can be raised or lowered for a man overhead cableway or a ब्रिज, राइट, हम लोग ब्रिज से या ओवरहेड केबल वे से इसको ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं. सो वेरियस ऑटोमेटिक गेट्स विच ड्रॉप देमसेल्व्स एंड हैव बीन डिज़ाइन दिस डेज. सो यहाँ पे तो बहुत सारे ऐसे हम लोगों ने डिज़ाइन कर लिए हैं नावडेज कि वो ऑटोमेटिकली ड्रॉप डाउन हो जाए. ठीक है, आप ये फिगर में देख सकते हो, फ्लैश बॉर्डर ड्रॉपलिंग शटर की फिगर यहाँ पे है, जिसमें आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो ये है फ्लैश बोर्ड और ये है स्ट्रट. ठीक है, ये स्पिलवे का क्रीस्ट है. तो स्पिलवे के जो क्रीस्ट के ऊपर ये फ्लैश बोर्ड लगाया है. जैसे ही ये स्ट्रट रिमूव हो जाएगा वो ऐसे बंद हो जाएगा और यहाँ पे अपस्ट्रीम साइड में जो पानी सेव किया हुआ है वो बाहर चला जाएगा. ठीक है, और ये रबर स्ट्रिप से कनेक्टेड होता है जिसके अंदर एक हिंज होती है. तो हिंज की वजह से इसको ऑपरेट करना बहुत इजी हो जाता है. उसको हम लोग इजीली ऊपर एंड नीचे कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, the next type is the stop legs and needles. So first of all we will see what is a stop legs. So stop legs basically consist of a wooden beams or a planks placed one upon the other spanning in the grooves, right. So basically the legs are placed over the basically legs are placed one over the other by pushing them down in a grooves, right. So you can see in this figure also they can be remoted either by a hand door with the hoisting mechanism, and it takes lots of time for removing them if they become a jammed in a slots, right. So अगर वो जैम हो गए तो उसको रिमूव करना बहुत टाइम लेता है. So leakage in losses is a big problem in a hinge. They are used in a minor works, right. So they may be placed or removed by a hand or with the hoist. So you can see in this figure this is the stop legs. The second one is the needles, right. So needles are consist of a wooden planks kept inclined position with the lower end resting in a key way. So on the spillway creased upper ends, the top of the breech girder, right. So needles are wooden legs that we have, as I said, you can see these are the needles, and they are supported at the keyway in a creased, right. This is upstream. This is a breach between a spillway and piers, right. So it is difficult to handle this at the time of a flow, hence there are not used at any major works. हम लोग ये इसको major works में use नहीं कर सकते हैं. They are sometimes used for emergency bulkheads where they need to be replaced until the flow has stopped, right. Radial gate or a Tanner gates, right. So what is a radial gates? So radial gates are rotary gates consist of a cylindrical sections. So radial gates, also known as a Tanner gates, has its a water supporting face made of a steel plates in a shape of sector of a circle and properly hinged at the pivot, right. So the gates can thus be made on a rotate about the fixed horizontal axis. A load of the gate and water etc. is carried on a bearing mounted on a piers. So the gates can be lifted by means of ropes and chains with the help of power driven winch. So you can see in this figure these are the radial gates or Tanner gates figure. This is the spillway Tanner gates, right, and this is the spillway creased. So ये यहाँ पे hinges के साथ supported है. So lower friction turnion bearing along with the face shape that balances the hydrostatic forces allow this design to close under its own weight and safety features, right. वो उसके खुद के weight से ही बंद हो जाता है. उसके बाद next है drum gates. So drum gates basically क्या है? So drum gates are hollow gate section that float on the water. वो float करते हैं water के अंदर, and they are pinned to rotate up or down. Water is lowered into or out of the flotation chamber to adjust the dam's creased heights. So these are the desirable to longer span in order of a 40 or a so and medium heights of 10 or so, right? So 40 to 10 meter heights तक हम लोग इसको create कर सकते हैं. So it consists of a segment of a cylinder formed by a skin plates attached to a internal bracing, and it is a hinge at the center of the curvature, which may be either upstream or a downstream. In the open or a lower position, the gauge fits in a recess in a top of the spillway. When water is admitted to the recess, the hollow drum gate is forced upward to the closed position. So this figure shows a drum gate developed by a US Bureau of Reclamation, right? ये जो figure है उन्होंने बनाई है. So ये है fill valve. ये fill valve क्या करता है? It allows the water into the float chamber and raising the drum at the creased height. And this is the flotation chamber. You can see in this figure. What flotation chamber do? The flotation chamber is empired through this valve and lowering the drum and creased height, right? So वो drum and creased की height को lowering देता है. उसके बाद है वर्टिकल लिफ्ट गेट और रेक्टेंगल गेट्स. सो बेसिकली रेक्टेंगल गेट्स आर स्पाइनिंग हॉरिजॉन्टली बिटवीन द ग्रूव्स मेड इन द supporting spillway piers. The grooves are lined with the rolled steel channels sections of appropriate size so as to provide a smooth bearing surface having a sufficient bearing strength and are known as a groove guides. The rectangular gates move between the grooves guides and can be raised or lowered by a hosting mechanism at the top. हम लोग फिगर में देखेंगे आगे कि कैसा होता है वहाँ पे होस्टिंग मैकेनिज्म और वो सब. द गेट्स आर मेड ऑफ स्टील और कंक्रीट और वुडन. हम लोग स्टील, कंक्रीट या वुडन भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. द फ्रिक्शन रेजिस्टेंस बिटवीन द गेट एंड डाउनस्ट्रीम ग्रूव गाइड कैन बी रिड्यूस्ड बाय प्लेसिंग अ सिलेंड्रिकल रोलर्स between the bearing surface of the gate and the guide grooves. The large vertical lift gate may be counterbalanced by a counterweight beam which is loaded to a balanced self weight of the gate. So hosting force is required to balance the friction resistance, right? So basically a vertical gate consists of a framework of a skin plate at upstream face along with the beams and girders suitably placed. Vertical gates are rectangular in shape and move vertically in their own plate. So you can see in this figure, this is the section of this plate. This is a vertical stone gate or a flea roller gate, we can say, right? So this is the hosting cable. This is connected by this wheel. This is a water seal and rectangular gate. क्या होता है, यहाँ से ये मूव होता है अप एंड डाउन ऐसे. ये है स्लाइड रोलर, पियर ग्रूव है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. ये टोटली रेक्टेंगुलर गेट है. ये रिजर्वायर वाटर है तो उसको ऐसे अप करेंगे तो वाटर ऐसे बाहर जाएगा, राइट. यू कैन सी इन दिस फिगर ऑल्सो गेट स्पेनिंग बिटवीन अ स्पिलवे पियर्स. रबर सीलिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं क्योंकि लीकेज ना हो, ठीक है. ये डाउनस्ट्रीम है, ये अपस्ट्रीम साइड है. आई होप कि आप लोगों को आज के लेक्चर में पता चल गया है. आज के लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने क्या किया, सबसे पहले हम लोगों ने टाइप्स ऑफ स्पिलवेज जो रिमेनिंग थे वो देख लिए. उसके बाद हम लोगों ने ये क्रीस्ट का देखा कि गेट क्रीस्ट स्पिलवे क्रीस्ट गेट्स. सो बेसिकली ये चैप्टर में इतने इतने टॉपिक्स आते हैं. सबसे पहले हम लोगों ने देखा था कि लोकेशन ऑफ द जंप कहाँ पे होता है, ठीक है. उसके बाद हम लोगों ने स्पिलवे के टाइप्स देखे, डिफरेंट टाइप्स. एनर्जी डेसिपेशन बिलो स्पिलवे देख लिया, उसमें कौन से टाइप्स की एनर्जी डेसिपेटर्स हम लोग प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं. फैक्टर अफेक्टिंग स्पिलवे कैपेसिटी भी देख ली. टाइप्स ऑफ द स्पिलवे बेस्ड ऑन यूटिलिटी एंड बेस्ड ऑन मोस्ट प्रोमिनेंट फीचर्स भी देख लिए, ठीक है. सो गाइज यहाँ पे आपका ये चैप्टर ख़त्म होता है, डैम आउटलेट वर्क्स. अगर आप लोगों को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है रिगार्डिंग दिस चैप्टर, या फिर आपको स्पिलवेज के बारे में पता नहीं चल रहा है, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है आपको, तो आप मुझे डायरेक्टली कॉल कीजिए या फिर मैसेज कीजिए, या अपना गूगल मीटिंग पे भी हम लोग मिल सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर लिसनिंग दिस लेक्चर.